So we just got done rebuilding the top end of this bike. And what year is the bike?
2011 Street Glide.
2011 Street Glide. So what did we do? Go ahead.
Well, we did basically a whole top end and a little bit further on top of that.
Yeah.
We got in, removed the whole top end, lifters, push rods.
Adjustable push rods.
Adjustable push rods,
right.
Indeed. Yep.
Yeah, yeah. And the original problem was you had the rusty, crusty buildup of corrosion.
Yeah, that front cylinder.
Yeah.
Yeah, and yeah, it looked pretty. It was pretty nasty, but we cleaned it out. Everything cleaned up well. We got some good compression going now.
Yeah. What parts did you buy?
What did we do? We bought a complete gasket kit for the top end. We got new push rods, adjustable push rods, lifters, hydraulic lifters. What else did we get?
Yeah, and then let's come down here. We put in, kind of explain how the adjustable rods work when we put them in here, like this little release.
Okay, yeah, those adjustable push rods, they're threaded, so once you drop them in from the top, to take out the slack, you'll unscrew them till you get the top of the tappets, and then it's basically a 2.5 rotation turn on to put the pressure on them. And once again, that'll help with the slapping if you had anything. Once you break that motor in 10,000 miles or so, you may get a little bit of space in there. You'll be able to go back in there, roll those out, tighten them back up, and take off that slack again for no slapping.
Exactly, or adjustable push rods. So basically, this piece here gets this spring loaded. So we push down on that. You pop that out, then lift the tube up, and then we can adjust for the slack down on the bottom, which was 2.5 turns. 2.5
turns.
Okay, and then we did the top end. We decarbonized and decontaminated, you know, the piston, the rings, and everything. The valves. We took the valves apart with new valve seals in.
Yep.
Yeah, and then all new seals, and then we took. So right now, let's go to the other side and explain what's holding us up with the fuel line.
Well, the fuel line here. Alright, so the fuel line with a little petcock here with the inlet, it's got a little dried out O-ring in there, if you can see all the little bits and cracks. So when we want to go ahead and try to get this started, we get a little leakage out of that. So I'm going to get a new rebuild kit for that inlet so we can get this from stop leaking, and we want to put the pressure on it, and then get this idled up, get these new seals and gaskets
break in the motor,
break in the motor.
Right. So we're going to break in the motor, ease it into a hot state, and make sure the rings and everything is doing good. Right now, qualified at high compression. What was the compression on these?
Compression originally on this front one, we were going. First, it was it 30, 60, at about 80, 90.
Yeah, low.
On the low end, we were doing about 90, 110, 120 on the rear, which was pretty good. But then when we rebuilt everything, we shot right up to about 130, 140, topped out 150. Yeah.
Right. Yeah. And then this one, cold,
same way.
Dry.
Dry was about 128, 130.
Yeah, not bad for dry. With the oil hasn't circulated up there yet.
Right.
And we did a vacuum test on the intake, and that felt really good.
Yeah, vacuum. Yeah, we got some pressure and some. We should be squirting some gas in there. What do you think?
Yeah, I think so. You know, yeah, I think you're gonna experience from all the riding of your bike, because I think you're a low compression when you got the bike.
Right.
So I'm thinking you're going to experience about a 30 to 40% increase in horsepower.
Right.
That's going to be wild. Yeah. So we're going to film that road test. So right now we're in static to get that part back in and ready for the next video on road test.
Absolutely.
All right, thumbs up.
All right, thumbs up.
Thumbs up. All right, good deal. Did you like the service?
I like the service. Don's a good guy. Takes you step by step. It's nice that it's mobile. You get to see your bike. You know, you don't have any ifs or ands or buts of whether they actually did replace that or what you see. So
yeah, fair pricing.
Fair pricing, yeah.
And knowledge is free.
Knowledge is free. Yeah.
All right.
Always gained.
All right, man.
All right.
Awesome.